Well, even as the Sudanese capital, Khartoum, continued to witness large-scale violence, the Indian embassy there in Sudan has also issued a Fed advisory urging the Indian citizens not to venture out of their residences and to stay calm. And this has happened at around 30 Indians hailing from various parts of the state of Karnataka itself have alleged that they are trapped in their own residences. The ongoing military clash that is being witnessed in the Sudanese capital, and they are also running out of food materials and other amenities as well. As the Indian embassy has advised the Indian nationals to take utmost precautions and to stay indoors after Khartoum has witnessed large-scale violence as well. And according to the official data, it is now believed that the number of Indians who are settled in Sudan is around 4,000, including 1,200 who have settled in the country decades ago. But many of those Indian citizens are also said to be hailing from the state of Karnataka, Deepak. Exactly, we are told that this issue is also being unfortunately politicized.
Yes, the Congress has now, blamed the Karnataka government over this particular, issue where, an SoS of sorts has been put forth by some of these people hailing from different parts of Karnataka. At least about 30 of them believed to be trapped in a home. They say that it's been about 4 days that they haven't been able to get out of the house. They're running out of, groceries. There's consistent that's happening in and around this area. They're stuck in this Sudanese city named El Fasher, and there are about 30 people from Chanagiri and other parts of Karnataka, including Hunsur as well. Now they belong to a tribe, is what we've been told, and they've been putting out the messages asking for the Indian government to intervene and help them get to safety or at least get hold of supplies. They're also putting out videos and pictures showing bullet holes in the walls of the homes that they are living in, and they're saying even getting out of the house to buy any sort of supplies is almost nearly impossible. The Congress at this point in time says that the cries for help from Kannadigas is not being heard by the government, and during the time of elections we've seen everything becoming or rather being politicized, and now this particular issue as well being taken up by the Congress party.
Well, this issue is already being closely monitored by the government of India, isn't it, Deepak? I mean, the External Affairs Minister has already been said that there is a lot of concern there, especially for the Indian citizens who are stuck in Sudan.
Yes, now with the fight, of course, has been going on for quite some time between the military and the paramilitary forces there. There is shelling that is going on. The Union government, of course, has maintained that they are doing everything that they can to provide help, and right now access is also a concern into some of these areas, especially in suburbs where they're trying to trace where exactly the Indians are trapped. They've opened up channel of communications with the Sudanese government as well, trying to ensure that all the Indians are either shifted to a safe area or can be probably even brought back to India. So these efforts meanwhile continue. We've like you mentioned, we've also seen a statement of sorts coming to the fore from the External Affairs Ministry. We'll really have to see with now this issue, especially of about 30 people being stranded there from Karnataka, being taken up in a political manner by the Congress party. What sort of reaction comes in from the BJP? Right,
because, Deepak, it should not mainly be seen as, people hailing from the state of Karnataka. We are told that several other Indian citizens from different parts of the country are stuck in the capital, especially there in Khartoum in Sudan. So they should actually be referred to as mainly as Indian citizens who have been stuck there. Of course, we are told that the Indian government will be doing every possible help that they can do to reach out to those stuck Indian nationals.
Absolutely, and we're not talking about just the people from Karnataka who, of course, are trapped. And overall, the Union government, like you mentioned, has been talking about the entire efforts to rescue all the Indians. But just because there are elections in Karnataka, to pick up and talk only about these bunch of individuals in one way can be looked at, in a way that probably just to gain a few brownie points politically in the state of Karnataka. But nonetheless, this issue, of course, it needs to be addressed. The Union government has said that they are aware of the situation there. They are aware of the people who are trapped. They have opened all channels of communication with the government there, and they're doing their bit. So we'll have to really see, the reactions that come in from, the center and also the state leadership here.
All right, let me talk about that particular aspect that you are mentioning, Deepak. Mr. S. Prakash of the BJP is with us. Mr. S. Prakash, here is the Congress party raising questions exactly talking about those particular Indian citizens who hail from the state of Karnataka, saying that the Indian government is not doing enough for their rescue.
No, Congress party just because there is an election in Karnataka, they are trying to politicize every issue and dividing the country. They don't hesitate for it. If there is anyone is stranded in war-torn area, the government of India is definitely going to airlift them or evacuate them safely. It has been proved in the past also. This is a new government. It is not Manmohan Singh government. Mr. Sandeep Surjewala should understand it. Let us not politicize it. If somebody is in distress, it is the duty of the government, and it will discharge its duty efficiently.
Right, but Mr. S. Prakash, we have seen India on previous occasions when world situations have been very volatile and have been very dangerous, going out of the way, especially when it comes to the rescue of the Indian nationals stuck abroad, sir.
No, even Americans and European nations have sought help from the Indian government to evacuate their citizens from Libya and other places, and it has been successfully conducted. And definitely, even those who are stranded in Sudan, they will also be brought back. Let us not jump to the conclusion. Let's wait for the action from the government of India.
All right, Mr. Prakash, thank you very much for joining here. So this is the BJP reaction, saying that wait for the government of India to react, because already advisories that have been issued, advisories that have also been issued by the Indian embassy in Sudan, and asking those Indian nationals who are stuck for now to not to come out, not to venture out of their residences. However, there have been many of them Indian families, especially hailing from the state of Karnataka, who have been voicing and have been asking for help, saying that they are running out of food and other amenities as well. Deepak, thank you very much. Let's quickly move on.